Islamic tradition claims that a Christian monk named Bahira recognized Muhammad as a prophet because of a mole on his back. You heard that right, a mole. Yes, that's the evidence for Muhammad's prophethood, skin pigmentation. Let's examine why this claim crumbles under scrutiny. 1. Who was Bahira? A random monk in the middle of a desert suddenly has the authority to recognize prophets? If Bahira was a true Christian, why will he validate someone who denies Jesus' crucifixion and divinity, the very core of Christianity? That's like a physicist or an astronomer endorsing flat earth theory. It makes no sense. It means Bahira was a Christian heretic, and Muslims rely on a heretic to recognize Muhammad's prophethood. 2. Why didn't any other Christians recognize Muhammad? If Bahira saw something so groundbreaking, why didn't Christian leaders of the time confirm it? Where are the historical records? Theologians, bishops, scholars, historians, silence. The only people talking about Bahira are Muslims, centuries after the fact. Convenient, isn't it? 3. Since when is a mole a sign of prophethood? Throughout the Bible, prophets are validated by miracles and fulfilled prophecies, not by birthmarks. Think about it. Moses performed miracles before Pharaoh. Moses split the sea. Jesus raised the dead. Jesus fulfilled countless prophecies and even rose from the dead. Muhammad, he had a mole. That's the standard for divine messengers now. Seriously, if that's your standard for divine truth, every third person at a dermatologist's office is a prophet. 4. Was the story invented later? Let's be real. The only sources for this story come from Islamic tradition, written well after Muhammad's time. It looks less like history and more like an attempt to retroactively give Muhammad credibility. Because if Christians actually recognized him as a prophet, wouldn't we see solid, external evidence? If Muhammad was really recognized by Christians, why does Islam need to reach back and invent a nameless, unverifiable monk to make the case? Conclusion: the Bahira story isn't just another weak Islamic attempt to give Muhammad divine legitimacy. It's desperate. No historical backing, no logical consistency. Just a mole and a monk no one ever heard of, and we're expected to take this seriously? If that's the best evidence Islam has, the case for Muhammad's prophethood is beyond flimsy. And if all Islam has is a mole story, then maybe it's time for Muslims to start questioning what they've been told.